Gozaimasu everyone! Just hanging out this morning, worked out, had breakfast, and chilling out now. Supposed to be Skyping with my former student, but not sure if he forgot or what's going on. Anyways, Calvin is getting super cozy over there if you see him, while he's reading One Piece. Right, Calvin? Are you comfy there? Guys, doesn't he look so comfy? Hey guys, so I'm just going to try and show you maybe a step-by-step of how to do that crown braid that I wear a lot of the time. I don't know if it'll show up because my hair is so dark, but we'll see what happens. So, I'm not teaching you how to braid. If you don't know how to Dutch braid, this will be very hard for you, so maybe watch another video on how to Dutch braid and then try this out. So I have my hair parted to the side, how I usually do. I'm going to grab a section from the top. Not exactly the front, because I want to braid it down a little bit just so it doesn't, just so the braid actually starts right here instead of, because when you start braiding here, it doesn't show up till about here, so it looks kind of funny. So I braid back a little bit sometimes. So 3 pieces, just like a Dutch braid. I go with the back piece first. Under, under, under one more time. When I get back to the front piece, I use my thumb, I grab a little bit of hair, add it, sorry, moving the mirror here, and then you keep braiding on. The outside one, you don't add any to it. Braid it under, grab another piece, braid it under again. And you just keep going and going. I usually go to about here and then I just go back, so I'll show you. Yeah, so I learned to braid when I was in elementary school, I'm pretty sure. I think it was Miss Ogilvy, our lunchtime supervisor. She was a volunteer. Sorry, I have a mirror here, I need to check. I can't really see in the camera viewfinder. Anyways, I keep grabbing from the bottom as always. I always grab from the bottom, I never grab from the top, so it gets this look to it. Yeah, so Miss O, we called her, she taught us how to braid one day, but it was just a French braid. But then once I get the idea of how to French braid, you can really easily do a Dutch braid. Because a Dutch braid is just a French braid, but reversed. You braid under instead of braiding over. Another thing, you don't need to braid it too tight though. Just enough. Like if you braid it super tight, it might look kind of funny. So I braid it sort of in the middle. I wouldn't go super loose either. And make sure you're braiding it close to your head. Otherwise, the hair here will start coming up when you pull it back towards itself. I have it a little bit sometimes because I just get lazy, but you can just fix it with a bobby pin, honestly. Keep going back. Once I get too close enough to the back, I stop doing the addition of a Dutch braid where you add pieces and I just braid regularly until the very end. Oh, I didn't bring my hair ties, hold on. So I'll braid to the end. And then let me get a hair tie. Alright, I'm back, guys. You just need 3 hair ties. I use these sort of little black ones I get from Daiso. And then you just tie it off. See these pieces falling out? Do not worry about it. It's fine. Don't need to be perfect anyways. Tie it off as loosely as you want. And then you'll notice that the front here, like you'll see it start to form a little bit, but it does look a little bit funny because I did forget a piece. That's okay. So it looks very small and it gets bigger as you go along because you're adding more hair. What I do is I grab little pieces. I just tug it a little bit. So if you have very thin hair, you can still pull off this look. You just need to be a bit more careful when you're pulling pieces out. And you see if I pull this piece out, this one starts to shrink back a little bit. Just because that's how a braid works, all connected. And you'll see, it's a little bit bigger. Now, do the other side. You always need 3 hair ties. If you really want to, you can just do it with 2 and then you add at the end, but just, yeah. So because this side is a lot thinner than this side, I just grab a bit more from the front, but it's going to be naturally a smaller braid than the other side just because if you have less hair, if you've parted it that way. I've never tried doing this hair with a middle part. I don't know if that should be good or not. But anyways, braid as you normally would. Adding from the bottom again as always. like this. Tie it to the back. Make sure you comb your hair back a little bit too. I just washed my hair so it's a bit frizzier than usual, but up to the back. And that's hopefully, if I turn exactly, you can see. You can choose. Pull that back, tighten it a bit, off the other ends, brush it up, and you're done. Now you can choose to straighten your hair here, curl it, whatever you like, leave it natural. I used to leave it natural a lot more when my hair was longer because then it would naturally curl a bit down here. You can see there's a bit of a wave to it. I might just leave it today. Feeling kind of lazy, don't really want to do much. But yeah, that's how you do a braided crown. If you have any questions or you want me to teach you how to, I guess, do a proper braid, French braid, regular braid, Dutch braid, all those other braids, let me know. Might not put it up on this vlog channel, but maybe I'll put it on my other YouTube. I don't have anything on it, but maybe I'll start doing some braids since everyone seems to ask about it, so let me know. Hey, you're looking up PS4s to buy.
I'm just checking stuff.
What stuff? He did say yesterday if we were to win the 50/50 draw at the Connects Autism Network fundraiser, he would have bought a PS4 with it. Would have gone straight to Walmart. After much deliberation and consideration.
And indecisiveness.
Yes, and indecisiveness. We are going to go to Grenville Island for lunch instead. We're going to go to that food court there. And yeah, should be delicious. It's looking kind of poopy outside, like it looks a little bit rainy. Well, actually it's dry right now, but it's supposed to rain later, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it's not too busy at Grenville Island. But you know, holidays, tourist locations. What if I see my students? Oh, I'm so joking. Only if I saw one or two of them, I'd be like, oh crap. But maybe they'll see me first and then they'll run in the other direction. Just being tourists for a day. We're doing our day date. We're in Grenville Island and it's really busy here. It's really cool seeing all the meats they got though. I mean, look at all this cool stuff. Everything's sort of prepared for you to cook it. Oh, sausages. That looks cool. Oh, it's busy. So busy. We're in line for some Indian comfort food. It's gonna take a while. Oh my goodness. The challenge is not getting food. The challenge is actually finding a spot. So we'll see how that works out. Cool stuff here, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're gonna pay all together. Got a banana and strawberry shake. Very interesting lunch. It's so busy at Grenville Island. We share a table with this other couple, this older couple. Yeah, they're giving a lot of advice. We learn so much, right, Calvin? So much.
I've heard similar advice before.
From our parents as well. It's all good. It's just easier to go along with it sometimes. Just like with our parents, just go along with it. Whoa, look at these pretty grapes. Oh my goodness. They're so big.
There's 3 types of writing system in Japan. There's Hiragana, there's Katakana, and then there's Kanji. Hiragana and Katakana are phonetic. You can actually spell everything with just Hiragana. This is what Hiragana looks like.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
So you'll notice that there's like a starting, there's KSTN, but
I can get this in an hour. Is that what it is? I can learn all my hiragana in 1 hour. 1 hour.
Yeah.
Nobu, Mao, Yui, if you're watching, please do not laugh at me. Same with you, Yui.
Yeah.
No laughing at me, okay? I'm only getting hiragana, but I only know the sound. I know the alphabet. I don't know anything else yet. But I'm getting there. There are some that keep tripping me up, like no, sa kept tripping up for the longest time, and I'm like, why can't I remember this one? And then ha and ho look very similar. There's just an extra line on top, and I'm like, oh, that's what it is. And then for a long time I got what was it? Ri and E confused because it looks very similar to, doesn't it?
Which one?
Ri and E.
E?
And E.
Oh, yeah,
I lost track of time because I was busy studying. Never thought I'd say that again. And now we're almost late. Oh no! We must go pay respects to Grandpa. If you guys don't know, it is that time of the year for Chinese customs, I guess you would say. We just call it Bai San, which sounds like worship mountain, right? Worship the mountain, kind of. Anyways, it's when we all pay respects to the people that have passed. So we go to the cemetery, we bring flowers, we do a few bows, kind of thing, and then we all go for dinner after. The huge ass king crab. And there's tip. Holy cow!
Where are you guys getting?
Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from? Hey guys. So it seems, guys, you choose whatever you want in terms of flavor, and then oh wait, is this only for?
What do you want, HB?
I want ginger ale. Do they have it or no?
Do you want to use black tea?
How about what's under caffeine free or something like that?
Still there?
I guess they don't do ginger ale. Alright, you choose then. Sure. I think to put your cup in there, by the way. We're going for our late lunch, and then we're going to hang out with Andy and Bree, go for a walk to the beach. Yay! Oh, hold on. What does that mean?
Hello, everybody.
And it is confusing outside. It's sunny right now, but there's a lot of clouds. Anyway, it's a nice day. I like this weekend so far. It's been kind of very relaxed and just do as we like kind of thing, you know? Yeah. Are you enjoying it, Calvin?
Did a small workout, so I feel good.
Workouts always feel good. It's always hard to go to do it, but when you do it, you're like, oh, so glad I did. Always get the spicy combo whenever he goes for sushi.
Just so good.
I don't know what to make these menus. They're so pretty, like, but it seems also weird for sushi. Oh, they match my nails a little bit. Ah. Let's see. What have they got here? Oh, they have new stuff. A rotato, pretty much. Apples that taste like a grape. That seems really weird. Tell me if you tried it before, guys. Alright guys, today is going to be a dumpling night. We're going to make pork and chive dumplings. Yummers! And then we're going to try and sleep early because yesterday we slept pretty late. Because we went and watched Fast and Furious 7, and yeah, went to about 1. The action packed, not bad. Yeah. Alright. The dumpling party begins. Calvin's going to find some music, and we're going to wrap it up. It's pretty easy, guys. Make sure you buy dumpling wrappers, not the wonton wrappers. They're just slightly different in terms of what they're made of, I think. And just fries up differently when you have this one. Alright, then you use, I prefer ground pork. You can put in bok choy, or I put in leek steak because that's just what we had. A little bit of sesame oil, not too much, about maybe 1 tablespoon for that much meat. I don't know, it's like the standard package you get from the grocery store. A little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt to season it up, and then you need some beaten egg to seal it. We'll show you in a moment how it all looks. Just make sure your hands are clean. Get 1 wrapper. Kind of thick-ish. Got ours from T&T. You can get it from usually any Asian grocery store. They'll sell some sort of it. And then I put in not too much, about I'll get a spoon for this as well, might be a bit easier. You don't want to overfill it because then otherwise when you're either boiling it, steaming it, or pan frying it, it might explode. It might not seal properly either. So about that much. You can see that. A little less than a tablespoonish. And then it's easy with the chopstick. You can use your finger too, but it gets a bit messy. And then just seal it off. So what I did was, I pretty much sealed off the semicircle, like half the edge. And then you just take it and you pinch it. You can get fancy if you want with this, but I'm just a bit lazy today. I just make sure I go through and it's really sealed. Otherwise it will explode when you're cooking it, especially if you're gonna boil it, just because it's a bit more violent. Alright, one is done. And we continue on until we finish all of this. So dumplings didn't turn out as planned. I think I'm just not used to cooking with my cast iron yet, and I was using the cast iron to make dumplings. Because I know gyoza bar does it like that, but I guess I haven't quite mastered it yet, or I need more oil. I'll do it in the regular pan until I figure it out. But they still look very crispy. They just don't look as pretty as I'd like. Calvin likes his boiled and boiling. I'm joking. He just likes it. He likes it boiled more. Is it for the texture or what?
I don't know.
Okay, yes. And I just like mine crispy with more texture in it. Nom, nom, nom. I'm sure it'll be good once we add a little bit of vinegar into it too. It'll be delicious. Oh, hi y'all!
Hello.
Sunday morning, heading off to church because it's Easter Sunday. The Lord has risen. He has risen indeed. I'm sure someone's gonna say that today. You just do anyways. It's cool. Some of our friends are getting baptized or transferring membership, so it'd be cool to celebrate that. Although everyone's sort of doing their own thing for lunch, I think, because we're going with your parents because it's Calvin's early birthday. Birthday's on Thursday. And then some other people are going with family, and I think we're all just celebrating tonight maybe instead. So we will see what happens. And there's a girl in a tutu right now. Cool. I like this photography crew over here. It's quite... Is it a show of who has the biggest? Very important. He has to sign checks all day, air day. Hear it all for Calvin's birthday dim sum. There we go.
No, it's not. Do I get to order whatever I want?
Yep. And you can sing whatever you want, especially dim sum girl if you really want to. Do you want to sing a bit for the camera?
No.
Why not? No. Well, you're so good at it though, HB.
I only do it when you don't want me to.
Okay. I mean, a really big Korean barbecue, guys. Hey, Calvin.
Let's put that one down this way.
It's like a cheapest way to get some.
Yes, here are the boats of kimchi.
Lots of kimchi.
That sail.
All right, go, Chef Mona. Go for it. Okay. No. Wow, there's so much stuff here. Holy cow.